and lessons learned, featuring Jackie Hinman, CEO of CH2M, John Hayes, CEO of Ball Corporation, and Mike Fries, CEO of Liberty Global. Go to cobrt.com/view from the top to register. View from the Top, July 11th at Colorado History, starting at 7:30 a.m.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. Very nice to have you along with us today. We are here to remind you that small business is big business, and your business is our business. Fine, how do you do to you?
I am doing fantastic. I'm pretty excited. Next week, I'm going to be on vacation.
Wow.
Actually, starting tomorrow.
Next week starting tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be on vacation.
You always have done a little different math than everybody else. All right. So next week you're on vacation starting tomorrow. Where are you going? What you doing?
I'm doing family stuff.
Just like that.
I'm doing family stuff. I'm pretty excited. But one of the things that I'm going to be doing when I return from my vacation is kind of a little detox reset cleanse kind of thing in my diet, in my eating habits,
Again? We've done this before.
Yeah, but that was like 3 years ago.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
It was. Yeah. Time flies, darling, when you're having fun, right?
I guess.
Yeah, it was like 3 years ago.
Nothing says fun like detox diet cleanse.
Had a girlfriend who went through this program a couple months ago, and she's lost 25 pounds. She looks amazing. She feels amazing.
All right.
And so I have all the stuff that's, kind of the cleansy stuff has already been shipped to me.
Are you going to do the master cleanse?
I'm not doing the master cleanse. It's actually through Arbonne. It's their 30-day transformation.
Oh, you're going to do fizz sticks.
I'm going to do fizz sticks. All right. Instead of coffee. And
Whoa.
Listen.
What?
Just listen. So, but that's one of my things is that the coffee that I drink is kind of a chemical poop storm is how my chiropractor words it.
No.
Right. So he's like, Angel, you've
It's
got
not a nice thing to say.
You've got to figure that out. So, I've started drinking the bulletproof coffee in the morning, where you add
butter.
You
put
coffee.
Butter in your coffee.
I know. It is really weird. I am going to make a list of all the weird things that I have been willing to try for the sake of health and wellness.
Yeah, I think you should.
The list is long and
gross.
Write a book.
It is long and gross.
It is really long and gross.
However, you look lovely. You are healthy. You are vibrant. You are youthful in.
So something along the way is working,
I guess.
Right. So one of my
chemical poop storm.
Yeah, my chemical poop storm. That's my coffee drink that I like, right?
No.
And I love. And
until Dr. Nikki's going to have to change
I know
that.
it is. It's Dr. Nick who's doing this to me. So I looked up how do you kick the routine, the latte routine, because it is a sugar addiction.
You started with the wrong word.
It's a whoopee addiction.
Why do you kick?
We're going to do the transformation cleanse. You should do it with me.
I've done every cleanse with you.
You did the one 3 years ago. You did. But we are not at all even remotely close to that anymore.
I'm not putting butter, even if it's grass-fed butter.
Unsalted.
Oh, gross.
And coconut oil. Here's the thing, if we're going to have willpower, we're going to have staying power in business, we're going to grow our business. If we don't have health and wellness, we're not sleeping, we're not drinking enough water, we're not getting hydration. If we don't have all of that, it doesn't matter. We won't be able to function in the day. We won't be able to think clearly. We won't be creative.
You just had to sneak sleeping in there, didn't you?
We need to be sleeping. Yeah. We need to be sleeping.
Yeah, you're talking about me.
And we need to be recharging, taking a couple days off in the week, right? Weekends, take some weekends off, a vacation here and there, not every 12 years, but maybe even a couple in the year that are just kind of to reset. And so wellness is a big piece and it's key to growing your business. If you're not taking care of you, you're going to burn out and it's not sustainable. So I looked up, how do I kick my latte routine?
Okay.
So my lattes are served at a particular coffee shop, right?
Right.
So here's what they say. They say, use a different route. And if you drive by your coffee shop as part of your routine, change that routine so you avoid the coffee shop. Find an alternate route to and from work so you avoid the temptation.
Okay.
What are you like? He's like all rearing back in his seat and he's like,
I'm listening. That coffee shop is on every corner. There is no alternate route.
Well, but I don't go to everyone on every corner.
No, you don't. But you're not going to stop going the route.
Are you for me or are you against me?
I'm way for you.
Okay. So what I'm
against this crazy idea.
Okay. How about this one? Replace it with a different beverage. Now, I have been drinking my little bulletproof coffee in the morning, but then as soon as I'm done with that, I go and get
your latte, right? Yeah. So your problem isn't your chemical poop storm. It's you're doubling up. Stop with your bulletproof and stick with your latte.
Well, I prefer
solve for what is good.
I prefer my latte in the afternoon, actually. And so if I could just switch it to the afternoon. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because for the last 9 years, I've bought you your latte.
Right? But do you remember I used to be a 2 a day? I know, but I like them in the morning.
Yeah.
But
I need you to have them in the morning. Listen to me, okay? This isn't just you we're dealing with.
I really want to, but I know I can't have two. So I've reduced it to the one. Okay, find the non-coffee aspects of your routine and duplicate them elsewhere. So do you often drink while reading the newspaper? So get a newspaper anyways, but read it someplace else or enjoying a different beverage. I like to drink my coffee in the car because I don't know.
It's lovely that way.
Look at the routine and gently remove the latte from the equations, it says.
Peel those gripping fingers off the cup. Step away from the cup. Now listen, can I just...
Hold on. There's... Okay. So, but I have to tell you this other thing. So that's like how to change your routine. Yep. And there's a couple more steps in there. But if you were trying to beat caffeine, and that's not what I'm trying to do, right?
It's not the caffeine.
But if you were... they're telling you drink plenty of water and juice throughout the day. It's that to fight your caffeine addiction. But here's this one. They say try decaf. But don't be afraid to use mild painkillers.
Okay, so
because your withdrawal headaches.
Yeah,
right?
you're not gonna have those withdrawal headaches. All right, so listen. So last night I went out with a young lady who used to own a couple of diet centers, and I went through her program several years ago when she used to own those diet centers. So she looked at me and she said, "So how you doing?"
She looked at you and she said, "You're not doing that anymore."
No, she didn't say that. She didn't say that. I've actually maintained everything that I lost from back there. I did. I used to be 221. I got down to 206. I average 209 now. So, not a big deal.
Oh.
However, I can't seem to lose those last 9. Or right? And she says, "Do you want to?"
I almost had my drink come out of my nose on that one. Do you want to? And he really doesn't.
And I said, "Well, yeah."
Well,
and she
yeah,
goes,
I mean, yes. If I could just wake
just
up,
raised one eyebrow.
If I could wake up and have those 9 pounds be gone, that's
listen,
how we want to.
But listen to me, because I'm going to tie this back to you and your damn coffee, whatever you call it, cleanse, whatever.
Transformational cleanse.
Whatever. All right. So she looked at me, and then I said to her, "Listen, Dawn, I remember what when I was doing the plan, I remember what really kicked the whole thing into gear." And she goes, "Well, what was it?" And I said, "It was, we were eating healthy. That's true. And I eat semi-healthy now." I said, "But really the big thing was those little chalky, chew 'em up B complex things, they remember." Mm-hmm. And she says, "Oh, I remember those packets." And I said, "Yeah, those things I know just supercharged the metabolism, and they did all that stuff." And she goes, "So are you buying them?" And she just like popped my balloon every time. right?
So are you doing that?
So,
or are we just talking?
Angel,
Eric,
it is not your coffee that you love so much that helps you and me get along, that helps you conquer the day. It is not that is prohibiting you from doing whatever it is you feel like you want to do. Solve for what's really the issue.
What's really the issue?
You are not working out enough. You are not burning enough calories. You are taking in too many calories. Isn't that what you say to me all the time? I'm just saying it's not the coffee.
Actually, it turns out I'm probably not consuming enough calories.
There it is.
Throughout the
there
day.
It is.
And then
so let's go for a steak.
So I have to eat more.
Let's go get a burger.
To weigh less.
All right.
It's kind of this weird backward
It is
thing,
a backward thing, but you know something? You look fantastic.
Kindness act of the day. Hashtag kindness act of the day.
Yeah.
Smile at people today.
Smile at people today?
Smile. Give everybody a smile. Everybody. Smile at everyone.
I think we could do that. Folks, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we've got a fantastic program for you. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show, home of positive business talk.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Hi, this is residential real estate expert Dan Palomino from the Colorado Dreamhouse team. Listen, if you're thinking about selling your home, you want to get the highest price in the shortest amount of time. To do that, you need a great real estate team and one with incredible marketing. We're so sure our marketing plan for your home is better than everyone else. We're willing to put our money where our mouth is. Here's what we're offering. Interview the Colorado Dreamhouse team to sell your home. Then interview our competition. If their marketing plan is better than ours, then you can hire them and we'll pay you $250. I know. It sounds crazy, giving you $250 to hire our competition. It probably won't happen because we're so sure you'll find our marketing plan better, you'll hire us to sell your home at top dollar. Why not give it a try? You have nothing to lose and $250 to gain. Call us today at 720-446-6325. Or to find out more information about our marketing guarantee, visit coloradodreamhouse.com/250.
Hi, this is Dave Anthony. Tune in to the Retirement Income Planning Show Saturday at 8 a.m. to learn about how you can create an efficient and optimized retirement income plan that looks at your investments, taxes, healthcare, Social Security, Medicare, home equity, and estate planning needs. Learn about the math and science that goes into creating a truly comprehensive retirement income plan that could save you hundreds of thousands of dollars in retirement. Call 800-868-9585. Again, that's 800-868-9585 or online at theretirementIncomeshow.com.
Dad, name some good reasons for our listeners to select Gravina's windows.
I'll tell you why. We make it so simple for our customers to shop. We have everything. Vinyl windows, wood windows, fiberglass windows, double pane, triple pane, heat mirror, argon gas, krypton gas, bays, bows, garden windows, patio doors, everything.
How about colors?
Pick what you want. Brown, green, blue, red, whatever. It's never been so easy, and nobody beats us. Nobody.
Stop by our beautiful showroom, bring in your measurements, and we'll give you 10% off.
Only at Gravina's, 950 West Evans in Denver. Call us at 303-GRAVINA. Northern Colorado, call 970-GRAVINA.
Best deal in town.
Call Gravina's at...
No, it's Gravina's.
Call 303-GRAVINA. Or in Northern Colorado, 970-GRAVINA. Or visit their beautiful showroom at 950 West Evans. And remember,
Gravina's have the greatest windows. Nobody beats us. Nobody.
This is Dan Kaplis. A wise person once told me, if you don't have a seat at the table, you are going to end up on the menu. I think that applies directly to personal injury and wrongful death cases. If you're not represented by a highly accomplished law firm, the insurance company is probably going to eat you for lunch and you'll never even know it. So if you want to make sure that you and your claim are treated with the respect you deserve, give me a call. We are a serious firm for serious cases. And for 30 years, we have proven our ability to go up against the best the other side has to offer and to win. Our personal injury clients include everyone from the poorest of the poor to CEOs, teachers, farmers, police officers, doctors, lawyers, and professional athletes. We are able to make the vast resources of our firm available to good people from all walks of life by taking righteous cases on a percentage fee basis. You can reach me at 303-770-5551. That's 303-770-5551 or dankapleslaw.com. That's dankapleslaw.com.
for a more comfortable and energy-efficient home. Call Pastor Camp today to install a new Lennox heating and air conditioning system and receive up to $1,500 in rebates and take advantage of their financing options. Pastor Camp is well known for their customer satisfaction guarantee and has served Denver area homeowners for 58 years. Discover Pastor Camp and experience comfort. 303-777-1234 or visit pastorcamp.com. pastorcamp.com.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Angel Tussey and Eric Kramer helping you get your business right. And when we're talking about getting your business right, you need to know a couple of our friends.
Right. Our celebrities of the day are in the house. Jerry Munson and Don Essick, co-founders of the Body Mechanics Veterans Wellness Network. They direct a network of service providers focused on the wellness needs of military veterans and their families. The network provides a welcoming and responsive supplement to the present system. Don and Jerry saw a need when it comes to convenient quality wellness services for veterans and their families. They've known veterans who have to drive sometimes hours or more to access medical care. And in some cases, veterans wait for long periods of time before they receive the care that they seek. You can find them online at the Body Mechanics Sports. Oh, shoot. Is that right? The BodyMechanicsSports.com. Is that your website? That is not your website.
Help us with
what's
that
the website, Jerry?
Okay, it's tbmvwn.org.
Okay, for the Body Mechanics Veteran Wellness Network.org.
We'll put a link on our Facebook page for that.
We absolutely will. Don, welcome to Experience Pros.
Thanks for having us.
And Jerry, welcome.
Thanks.
Absolutely. All right, I'm going to get you guys to hug up on that microphone so that we can hear you guys real well. Why did you decide? I mean, it's clear that we have an issue with the VA hospitals around the country. Was that one of the motivating factors that made you decide you wanted to create this network and give the guys and gals that serve our country a break?
Yes, that's definitely the reason why. We had been working with organizations, nonprofits that had been working with veterans, and just saw a better way of helping veterans. So that's why we developed the network. It is a for-profit company, so that we get feedback from the clients and the practitioners, so that we can improve it and make it better, change it at a moment's notice, which you can't do as a nonprofit.
The wheels move slower in a 501c3 for sure.
Okay, so Don, how does the network work? How does this really help veterans?
So we're offering wellness services, chiropractic, acupuncture, counseling services, massage, and trauma work at discounted rates. So instead of like $70 an hour, they would be paying $35 an hour. $5 goes back into a scholarship fund, if you will, for people who can't afford that $35. So everybody's helping everybody else.
So not just discounted rates, but significantly discounted rates and a kickback towards helping the next person. Wow.
Yep. And so you have a network. These are wellness providers. They have their own businesses. They already do what they do, but they decided to come along with the program and say, you know what, send the veterans here and we're going to take awesome care of them.
Yeah.
Right.
That seems so simple. And yet, is there anything else like this in the country?
Not that we know of.
Right.
So you like to say we got here as soon as we could.
Right.
Exactly.
How did this come to be? Because it does. You're really taking care of the veterans. This didn't exist. How did this brainchild show up?
I have a friend who she lives in Thornton and has to travel to Colorado Springs to receive the care that she needs, and that's ridiculous.
Why does she have to go to Colorado Springs? Because
she's from the National Guard. That's who she was hooked up with. So she has to go down to the VA down in Colorado Springs for her treatment, and that's an hour and a half out of her way. And it's not just for an appointment. You go and you sit
it's
and
a full
you wait.
day.
Yeah.
Right? And ain't nobody got time for that.
No.
Like sweet Georgia Brown. Okay, so this is awesome. How did veterans find out about it?
We are talking to everyone.
Okay.
And we got this little radio program here we're talking about. Okay, so all you vets who are listening to this program right now,
And those who know veterans,
right?
Where do they go to get the information to go to one of your providers?
Is there a phone number?
There isn't a phone number. I mean, they can talk to Don or I.
Okay.
On our personal phone, business phones, but they can go to the website, and that has all the information, forms to fill out. All our practitioners are listed there, so they can find the practitioner and make contact with that practitioner personally.
So
so then I imagine you are looking for practitioners.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and clients to practice with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're looking for both. I mean, this is a fairly new company, and we're just getting started, and we're just talking to everybody that we can meet. Part of our philosophy is mutual benefit.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody has to come out ahead.
Sure, a win-win for everyone.
Win-win for everybody.
Yes.
Right.
Part of how we started this too is we had a lot of practitioners who wanted to be part of a volunteer type group to help veterans, but they also need to feed their families. And so this was a good compromise. You still get some money to help feed your families, and you still give a benefit to our veterans. So everybody wins in this. And we also work with the families of veterans. So if a veteran is traumatized, the family is traumatized too. So we help everybody get back on their feet.
I love it. Let's give that website one more time.
tbmvwn.org.
All right, we're gonna work on that one.
Yeah,
absolutely. I got a great suggestion for you after the program.
After the program, we're definitely gonna do some more fun stuff like that. Okay, so Don, what do you want our listeners to do today with this information? What do you just really want them to take away and go out and bring into the community?
If they're meeting people, coming back from service, veterans, even active service members who are struggling with trying to get back into civilian life, hey, shout us, give them the shout out here.
Yeah.
Show up on our website, send us an email, call us, and we'll get them hooked up with somebody in their neighborhood, hopefully.
How easy is it for you to sign up practitioners to the network?
Easy, very easy.
Yeah.
Very easy.
So anybody who's in list off the different areas of wellness that you are looking for practitioners in.
if it's medical and wellness, we want to massage, counseling,
acupuncture,
trauma touch, acupuncture, chiropractic, physicians. I mean, we'll take physicians, anybody who wants to help with.
Right. Sometimes it just helps. Like we know that they all help, but if I hear, acupuncturist, I know one.
Even life coaches, hypnotherapists, anybody that can help, break the cycle and get them back on their feet again.
Now, do you two have a background? Are you veterans?
No.
But you care for them.
We just see the need to help this community, which has been underserved in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And we want to be part of helping that community get strong again.
Right. And, and these days too, with the challenges with healthcare, it's getting harder and harder to find good people who providing great services, especially in our local area. We don't need to be traveling an hour and a half for an appointment.
All right. Which one of you will give me your phone number right now?
All right. I will.
Okay. Give me a phone number and let's hear it.
303-918-5125.
Do that one more time.
303-918-5125. Call or text.
When you call or text that number, Don will put you in touch with the veterans, the Body Mechanics Veterans Wellness Network, and you'll get connected in. We're going to post a link on our website so everybody will know where to go as well. Guys, Jerry, Don, thank you so much. We appreciate what you're doing in our community and for our country's heroes. Folks, we'll be back with more positive business talk right after these messages.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and MoneyTalk1690.com.
This is Dan Kaplis. Our firm is dedicated to always being on the leading edge of the practice of personal injury law. That includes game-changing, next-generation technology, nationally respected experts, and innovative visual tools that help us bring our client's case to life for the purposes of settlement or, if necessary, trial. We only accept a limited number of cases, so we're able to devote to each client our full arsenal of technology, skilled attorneys, and staff. We are a serious firm for serious cases, and we make the vast resources of our firm available to good people from all walks of life by taking righteous cases on a percentage fee basis. If you'd like to talk with me about your case, just give me a call or email me through our website. There's no charge for an initial consultation. 303-770-5551, 303-770-5551, or dankapleslaw.com. That's dankapleslaw.com.
Take a moment right now and rate your lifestyle on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is a life of quiet desperation that doesn't resemble what you were promised after getting that college degree and corporate job. Now a 10 is a life that exceeds your wildest expectations of the life they promised you for doing all the right things and working hard. If you answered anything less than 10, stop what you're doing and go to mypassiveincomeworkshop.com. Passive income is not a secret, but chances are no one has ever shared it with you until now. Learn how to generate passive streams of income at our free workshop, mypassiveincomeworkshop.com, so you can live at a 10 for the rest of your life.
Policies issued by American General Life Insurance Company, Houston, Texas. Not available in all states. For details, visit AIGdirect.com.
If you're young and healthy, you don't need life insurance, right? Yeah, that's what I used to think too, until my brother died at 38. Joe left his wife with 2 kids, a mortgage, and a stack of bills she couldn't pay. Mary had to sell the house and move everybody into this tiny 2-bedroom apartment just to make ends meet. I never want to do that to my wife, so I got life insurance. I called AIG Direct and was really surprised how affordable it is. Just $14 a month for $250,000 of term life coverage. Listen, if you have a family, you should seriously think about getting life insurance. You'll feel a lot better having it. Trust me.
Call AIG Direct for a free no-obligation quote. The call takes less than 5 minutes, and you could save up to 70%. Call now. 1-800-400-1942. That's 1-800-400-1942. 1-800-400-1942.
This is David Davenport of the Hoover Institution for Townhall.com. A new survey by the Fund for American Studies reminds us that millennials do not understand economics. The same group that does not know basic civics, such as who is their senator or whether Judge Judy is on the Supreme Court, also doesn't know how free markets work. While 60% of millennials said they would choose liberty over security, in turn, 54% want more government, not less. A majority of even Republicans and conservatives believe government should regulate oil and drug company prices and place tariffs on goods coming from overseas. This survey is described as a freedom index, but millennials really favor more government regulation. I suppose it's no surprise that young people who've grown up knowing nothing but big government fail to see the connection between more government regulation and less freedom. Young people who value freedom in their personal and social lives need to understand that political and economic freedoms are necessary to sustain that. I'm David Davenport.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin' story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin' hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. And not only are we helping you get your business right, but we're going to help you get your insurance right.
Well, you said that really funny. Right. He must have a little background when it comes to. I think everybody,
when it comes to insurance, does a little funny.
A funny walk. Well, our celebrity of the day is Sally Wurr, president and founder of SW Insurance Corp. She says taking care of your employees should be top of mind. And if you're not already offering some type of benefit to your employees, we're going to talk about why you should. And if you are, we're going to talk about why you should look at them and perhaps get a new review of what it is you're offering to your employees. Author of the upcoming book, Succeed with a Purpose, Sally Ward, welcome to Experience Pros.
You know, I'm always thrilled to be here. It's just so much fun.
Sally,
just like,
Well, and not only that, but you got an upcoming book. I mean, everything's coming up sunshine for you,
it
girl.
is. It's been a great year. It's been a really good year. Lots of good things happening.
Wow, you don't hear that from a lot of people. What's your secret?
I hang out with great people. Hello, yourselves included.
That's a good one.
Truly, it does have a lot to do with it. Being around people that write books, you get the bug that, well, I have some things to share, or just being in positive environments. There
you go.
It's my care and feeding of Sally.
Well, and I love that, Sally. Let's talk a little bit about the insurance and the benefits. Small business tends to believe that they can't afford or shouldn't go down the road of providing benefits for their employees. Tell us why that's such a mistaken thought process.
It's a huge mistake. If they haven't noticed already, it's very hard to find people to work.
Yep.
I mean,
It's
quality
competitive.
people to work. It's very competitive. And with the cost of individual health skyrocketing, and it's gonna get ugly again next year.
Yeah.
Small group in the state of Colorado is pretty reasonable. And I think that employers need to stop looking at it as a cost and start looking at it as, how can I attract and keep my employees? It costs a lot of money to train them.
Right.
You want them happy. If your employees are happy with how you're treating them, then think of how they're going to treat your clients.
Oh, right. Happy customers, right?
Happy customers.
Right? You can't have grumpy employees who offer happy customer service. Right?
No, and so if you offer, and if you've never offered benefits before, then let's have a conversation about where you can start putting your toes in the water. You don't have to break the bank and go with a full-fledged plan. No, you don't. You can. There's many things that you can do. Some start out with life and dental. Some start out with some supplemental benefits.
Okay, but if you do that, does that qualify for the Obama?
No.
Okay, so we have to be on that plane. We have to know what that stands for. Okay.
Right. The Affordable Care Act comes into play with the types of health plans out there. So if your employees, if you don't offer a group health plan for them, then they need to be getting it on their own through the individual marketplace.
I see.
Or through their spouse.
Can you help navigate that?
No.
Okay.
I used to offer individual as well as employer group health, and last year, fourth quarter, I shut that down. I take care of my individual clients that I have on the books right now, but
groups for employers.
Yeah, and that was my bigger side of my business anyway. And it just, for me, it had to we all make decisions for business.
Yep.
And for me, it took a tremendous amount of work. I'll bash the federal government right now, but they think that people out there, the regular public, can understand what's going on. And with all the carriers in Colorado, and we have several in the individual market, with all the carriers in Colorado, they're looking at 100+ plans.
Right.
And they're all over the place. So
let's go back to the group plans that we're talking about, Sally. And are there still multiple carriers that will help? In Colorado?
She's like, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Colorado, we've always been blessed to have many carriers.
Yeah.
It's getting narrower, and we just jumped through a big hoop this year, and a lot of people don't realize it, and I won't mention the company name, but there's one carrier in this state that is the only carrier in 14 counties. The only carrier in 14 counties.
Wow.
There's a problem there.
Right.
Sure.
There's a problem there. There are some states that have one carrier for the entire state.
Really?
So we're blessed here in Colorado that for Denver Metro especially, we have 3 of the largest, which are, Anthem, Kaiser, United Health.
So you've got your ear to the ground. Is there, in those 14 counties out there, is there anybody who's deciding to, maybe even a private company that says, you know what, we can step up. There's an opportunity for competition here?
No, because the claims are too high. They can't. This carrier I'm talking about, the claims are drowning them. Everybody thinks that insurance carriers are making buku bucks, and I'm not their fan. I mean, I work with them, but they are not the problem in our equation.
How long have you been in the insurance industry?
20+ years
since you were 2.
Yeah,
right.
well,
Okay.
exactly.
Right.
Quite
Right.
exactly, absolutely.
Yes.
Supposed to. I've been in it a long time, and I've seen it. Everything now we do is digital, which is pretty fantastic to be able to do everything electronically. But I came back from with the pencil and the calculator time, and paper.
All right. So Sally, if folks have questions about starting a plan. They can't actually start it yet right now, but they could probably start. They can?
Group health insurance can be written any time of the year. You can change your plan. If you're, say you have your employer group right now is with Anthem, you can't change within Anthem except for on your renewal date, but you can change to another carrier anytime you want. The mandates for open enrollment are for individual only.
Really?
Yeah. So groups can do it anytime they want. I write groups year round.
How do folks get in touch with you?
They can call me at 720-344-1105. They can check out my website, swinsurancecorp.com. They can Facebook me, swinsurancecorp.com.
Right. And you are like the answer gal when it comes to insurance.
Yeah.
We should like start a whole little, no, maybe you probably don't need all that.
Give that phone number again, if you will.
720-344-1105. And let's just have a conversation. Someone once asked me 3 words that define who you are or your company. And it's vision. And what we do is we help employers create this vision of what they see for their employee benefits.
Right.
I go back and create that vision, and then we come back and implement and transform it. So vision, create, transform.
Vision, create, transform. Give that phone number again, Sally.
720-344-1105.
All right. Your upcoming book.
I'm so excited. Isn't there a song? I actually have 4 in the works. You just get this bug, right?
Wow.
Succeed with Purpose it's not directly a business book. It can be geared to that, but the whole premise of it is we've all been told what we're supposed to be in life, but maybe that's not who we really are. So it's transforming you from what you've always been told you were supposed to be to really and truly what you're supposed to be. And so step by step, one of my acronyms I like to use is WORK, W-O-R-K. You must have a willingness to step outside your comfort zone and try something new and take a chance. The O is for organized, because if you're not organized, you're not going to have your own business. You're not going to get anything done.
That's why I hired Angel.
Exactly. And she's very good at it. R is relationship, which you guys know all about that. Yeah. And K is kindness, which you also know all about. Without those 4, where are you going? Where are you going and what do you stand for?
Right.
Wow. So you must have those 4, in my opinion, to get where you want to be. And that's what the book is all about. It's just stories that I've shared.
I love it. I love it. So did you want to be something different when you grew up?
Yes. I wanted to be an Olympic ice skater.
Did you?
And then later in life, I wanted to be on stage teaching and training, which I'm getting there. I'm close.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. I'm close. I do that every day with my insurance. I get in front of employees and CEOs and CFOs all day long and hope that I'm helping change their lives in some way, shape, or form.
In the conversation about health and benefits and insurance, let me tell you something. There's one thing you're the most contagious person I know, but you're contagious in such a positive, smiling, upbeat, lifting. We even named something, if somebody stands you up or doesn't have make an appointment, we call it a Sally Worm moment. And we celebrate that. Yes. I was thinking on my way in today, I had one of those a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, Sally has just put so much into our lives, and I think our listeners owe it to themselves.
In fact,
to find out more about
Sally. Do you have a couple extra minutes? If we kept you over, can we talk about what a Sally Worm moment is on the other side of this commercial break?
Be my pleasure.
I would love to. I would love to let our listeners know about that. But back to the insurance, group insurance benefits. If you've got questions, Sally is your answer gal. Let's give that phone number again.
720-344-1105.
And employers need to know that they can afford it.
Yes, they can.
There's something
that they can afford that shows their employees they care.
Yeah.
I love
people need to know that people care.
They do. And the website?
swinsurancecorp.com.
swinsurancecorp.com. She is your answer gal. If you haven't evaluated your insurance benefits, take the time to connect with Sally today. She says if you take care of your employees, they will take care of your customers.
All right. We're going to take great care of you, our listeners. Stay tuned. Remember to do business with the people who do business with the pros. We appreciate that. When we come back, Sally's going to put on a different hat. We're going to talk lifestyle and the 6 inches between your ears after these messages.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
This is a special alert for Americans who owe more than $10,000 in back taxes. Get ready for a toll-free hotline number. Call and get free information on how to take advantage of new initiatives that could significantly reduce or even eliminate your tax debt. Call Stop IRS Debt today at 800-763-4701. Learn how you can stop collection calls, IRS letters, bank levies, and wage garnishments, all by using a proven A+ BBB-rated tax system that negotiates with the IRS for you. If you haven't filed returns in years or you're already in a payment plan, you can still get tax relief. The government is ready to work out a generous program that can resolve your tax debt quickly. Be warned, this situation won't last forever and your tax debt will only get worse if you don't act now. Do not try to handle it yourself. Call Stop IRS Debt now for free information. 800-763-4701. That's 800-763-4701. 800-763-4701.
If you're sick of living paycheck to paycheck, listen up. This is Preston Neely, and I'm about to blow your mind. You want to know the big difference between you and the rich? It's not your job. It's not your skills. It's not your education. Here's the truth. Rich people make money in real estate, and it's not rocket science. Let me prove it by sending you a free copy of my smash hit selling book, How to Get Rich in Real Estate. Just call 1-800-700-2962. I used to be so broke. I had my electricity shut off 9 times, but I figured out a simple way to make money in real estate that doesn't require any cash, credit, or even manual labor. Now, I'm living the dream, and I can show you how. Listen, here's the other thing about rich people. They don't pass up the deal of a lifetime, and neither should you. My book sells online for $19.95, but I'm giving away free copies now. Call right now to find out how to get your free copy while this offer lasts. Call 1-800-700-2962. That's 1-800-700-2962. 1-800-700-2962.
Hi, this is residential real estate expert Dan Palomino from the Colorado Dream House team. Listen, if you're thinking about selling your home, you want to get the highest price in the shortest amount of time. To do that, you need a great real estate team and one with incredible marketing. We're so sure our marketing plan for your home is better than everyone else. We're willing to put our money where our mouth is. Here's what we're offering. Interview the Colorado Dream House team to sell your home. Then interview our competition. If their marketing plan is better than ours, then you can hire them and we'll pay you $250. I know, it sounds crazy, giving you $250 to hire our competition. It probably won't happen because we're so sure you'll find our marketing plan better. You'll hire us to sell your home at top dollar. Why not give it a try? You have nothing to lose and $250 to gain. Call us today at 720-446-6325. Or to find out more information about our marketing guarantee, visit coloradodreamhouse.com/250.
The boys of summer are here with in-depth coverage on the Orioles, Blue Jays, and Cardinals here in the Rockies. Well, not Cardinals, but if you want the play-by-play and the bird's eye lowdown on these and more wild birds, tune in to Bird Talk on 1690 KDMT, Saturdays from noon to 1.
You don't need to make folks think we're a sports show just to get their attention. In Colorado, 60% of the population feeds and watches outdoor wildlife. Bird Talk is presented by Wild Birds Unlimited, the original backyard bird feeding specialists.
To learn more about the 500 species of Colorado birds, tune into Bird Talk every Saturday. We'll bring you interesting interviews, the latest news, and lots of fun and entertainment. Call in with your questions and we'll help you create the best backyard wildlife habitat to attract the greatest variety of species.
We hope you'll join us for the best nature show in the known universe, Saturdays at noon for Bird Talk on KDMT, presented by Wild Birds Unlimited. Until then, happy birding.
Hi, this is Oren, owner of Absolutely Cabinets. Since 1989, I've sold Aristocrat cabinets for kitchens and baths, and they have proven year in and year out to be a great dollar value. With Aristocrat, you can buy the level of cabinetry you feel comfortable with in regard to construction. If you want all the features without making a decision, I sell Decora, which is a semi-custom line of cabinets with solid wood fronts, dovetail drawers, full extension glides, with soft close automatically on drawers and doors. From basic up, I can put you into cabinetry that will fit all your wants and needs. Thanks to all my repeat and referral customers over the years.
Go visit Oren's showroom at 5940 West 38th Avenue near the corner of Harlan and 38th Avenue. Or give him a call at 303-425-5592. That's 303-425-5592. Or visit AbsolutelyCabinets.com. New store hours are 8 to Monday through Thursday and 8 to noon on Fridays.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to America's Home for Positive Business Talk. Angel Tussey, Eric Kramer on your drive around wherever you're headed. And we have extended our time with our guest, Sally Wurr. She is the president and founder of SW Insurance Corp, swinsurancecorp.com. But now we want to kind of shift our gears and a mental makeover.
A little mental makeover. Maybe a little bit of background. Where, like Eric said, she has poured so much into Experience Pros, into Eric and Angel. Just as here, this is the. I mean, she is
Comes
just one of the most excited, pleasant, giver people you will ever. She gave and she described how she handles when somebody doesn't show up for an appointment and does a no-show on you at a meeting and they didn't show up, or maybe you show the information wrong. Most of us get really flustered, really frustrated because our time is so valuable. Well, the lesson I learned from Sally was so valuable to me that I coined it to be a Sally Wurr moment. And I want to wish you as many Sally Wurr moments as the world wants to give you. Sally, describe, if you can, the best way what a Sally Wurr moment is.
It was an incident that actually happened with you, Angel. I had put on my calendar incorrectly. It was totally my fault. A meeting that we had scheduled. And I'm sitting there in the restaurant going, wonder where everybody is.
That happens about 3 times a week for me.
Story short, I got a hold of you and said, well, that's tomorrow. But I'd been going like crazy, just going like crazy. And I felt that it was, I went over, I got me a glass of tea. This is a moment in time that the universe, it knew I needed just an hour to myself. Just relaxing, just adult time out. And the universe delivered it to me by having me put it in my calendar. And that's so if you find that you've even maybe the person, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You've just been given that time slot to do whatever you darn well please. If you want to go,
you wouldn't have done it for yourself.
No, absolutely not.
Right?
Let me give you an example of what happened half ago. I was invited to be the speaker at a breakfast roundtable for a business group, right? Okay. I showed up on the place where there was supposed to be, and there is no group there. There's no building there. It's not even there. They're wrong or whatnot. So I went to another place to find. I drove club, another place where it is not. And finally, I reached out and to message the guy. And I said, "Where are you guys meeting?" And never got any response. But across the way, as I'm at the stoplight, across the way was. Yay. And I thought, I'm having breakfast. I would never have stopped, but I'm having breakfast. And I called it, declared it out loud. This is my salad, my breakfast. Guy writes in, canceled that weeks ago. And that was the only contact I had with the guy.
Oh my.
That was it.
Oh my.
Hello and goodbye. But I had my Sally Wurr moment.
Of time.
It is.
You had another one just this weekend.
I did. Whenever you get invited to go places, and we were blessed. We were invited to go up to Bachelor's Gulch at the Ritz-Carlton, which was, by the way, is a really cool place. And laptops. I have a hotspot because, as I have said, I'm an insurance broker, so no internet connection to my laptop, but one I own.
Okay.
So we're up the hotspot because it's a little separate one. So I could get some work done. I said, sure, go out and get my hotspot, crank it up. No service.
No
Zippo.
service.
The only service we had available was through the hotel. And he's like, me, we don't do that. And I said, okay, universe, I'm here for 3 days. That laptop never came up in. And I enjoyed the beautiful sounds mountain, and they're gone. The universe delivers when you need it if you're listening.
Right. So you would have taken some time, get some work done, right? Because you brought your hotspot, you were going to do some work. But because that wasn't available to you, laptop closed.
You took a vacation.
I took a vacation, yes.
Wow.
Imagine.
Sally, usually we think of a Sally Ware moment as 1 hour, right? That we put a coffee meeting or something. But imagine a 3 days of Sally Ware moments, of the gift of time. And so it shifted around my attitude, Sally,
Good.
because you could be really cranky, frustrated. You feel like you're wasting your time, like you were ready to do something, and we get so angry with ourselves, right?
Yes.
But not anymore. We recognize it. This was, I wouldn't have, maybe you've been running around with your hair on fire and you just need a little bit of a break. And if you won't take one, then here's one being gifted to you.
And the next step is it's going to be tripped over. If you don't take the signals, chances are you're going to break down, you're going to feel ill, whatever the case, you're going to lose business, whatever the case might be. So be aware, keep your head on a swivel for those Sally Ware moments when the universe is saying, hey, time to slow down.
Yeah. Not only that, but why are you getting angry at people that you supposedly either want to do business with, or they probably 9 times out of 10, they did not do it on purpose.
Right. Yes.
Accidents happen, emergencies come up, you don't have the phone number with you. Don't get in people's face about them missing an appointment, because the next time it might be you.
Right.
And none of us, anybody I know in business that I do business with would ever stand me up on purpose.
Right. No, and none of us are immune to it, right?
And none of us are immune to
Accidents happen. We make mistakes, calendar glitches, whatever it is. None of us is immune. And so to have a little bit of grace for humanity,
and gratitude for what you get.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Let's zoom in on that for, we've got about a minute left here. Gratitude. What's the value of gratitude in your world, Sally?
I'm thankful for everything that's been brought in my life.
Yeah.
But saying that, I make darn sure I only hang around with people that show gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean that people have to show gratitude every minute of every day. And here's what I keep seeing. And I look back at it and say, well, so-and-so, I saw them and they were across the room and they never came over and said anything to me. Come on, really? Are you a big girl or a little girl? And gratitude is just being thankful for what you have and the people around you, knowing that you can't be front and center with them every minute of every day.
Yeah.
So just be amongst friends when you can. I'm here.
We are so grateful for you.
So grateful.
I am
so
too.
grateful. I'm so glad you could stick around and talk about Sally Ware moments. They are an important. You have made such an impact in my life, and I just adore you.
All right,
that
folks.
goes back.
We've got to take a quick break. Top of the hour news is next. Don't go anywhere. Hour number 2 of Positive Business Talk on the Experience.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KDMT Arvada, Denver.
Denver's only business radio station, Money Talk 1690 AM.
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and MoneyTalk1690.com. Get ready for the Brakes Plus Jet Car Nationals and Family Festival, Saturday, July 1st at Vandermeer Speedway. Enjoy drag racing, games, rides, live music, and a special troop salute to honor our brave men and women serving America. You'll have the best seat in Colorado for fireworks, set to inspirational and patriotic music. And don't forget the incredible power and speed of jet cars, flying down the track at nearly 300 miles per hour. The Brakes Plus Jet Car Nationals and Family Festival, Saturday, July 1st. Get discounted tickets at the Vandermeer Speedway box office or at Vandermeer.com.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know the customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. Very nice to have you on the ride with us. It is a good day for a positive business talk show.
Yeah, one of my favorite things is bringing guests into the studio.
Absolutely.
And then seeing that they're doing business with our listeners, and it happens right away sometimes. And
Absolutely.
It's pretty exciting. If you want to do business with any of our listeners and you miss their contact information, if you're following us on Facebook, you can go and grab the video right there, grab all their contact information.
That's right.
Make sure that you are subscribed to tune in to whenever we are broadcasting live, and you'll get it every single day.
That's Experience Pros at on Facebook. Just go ahead and find it there and just click on the videos tab, and we are live. And in fact, several of our listeners are participating. One said, who is a practitioner of counseling, says, I'm all in to help veterans. I'm sending off my affiliate program application this week. And then one of our veteran listeners, who is a dear friend of ours from way down in the Colorado Springs area, says, sounds like something I can really use now. Days are a struggle for me. And so, Arlene, thank you for your service to our country. And Robert, thank you for your service to our veterans.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Our kindness act of the day, hashtag kindness act of the day, is to smile at everyone.
Smile at everyone.
Smile at everyone.
You know, what a game changer that could and would be if we actually did that, because smiling, it just energizes it. What do you call it? It gives you that squirt of happy juice, the dopamine into
your brain, right? When we think about so often, we are having a good time. We like what we're doing. We're probably even feeling a little bit of happiness and joy, but we need to notify our face because we're driving around, we're going through life with like a little sourpuss, right? We're just like not smiling. And but here's, we were talking yesterday about convertible problems. Here's something you got to be careful. If you're driving around in a convertible, you got to keep your mouth shut. So I learned that on the bicycle.
Yeah,
so
the bicycle
my husband is a bicyclist, and he's been training this whole spring season and early summer for the MS 150, and It's a 150-mile bike ride that benefits multiple sclerosis. And the team that he is on has been together for about 15 years. I think they have now, this is like their 15th year race.
You bet.
The team is called the Raw Heinies.
Oh.
And I didn't know that was a word, like two words, Raw Heinies.
Their bums are a little
I didn't know that.
chafed.
I never, he raced with them like 3 or 4 years. I thought Rahini was a last name.
Rahini.
Right? Right. It was like
chafed bums from the
3 or
bicycle
4
ride.
years into it when I don't know if I saw it somewhere or somebody said it, and I thought, is that what that is? I didn't even know. But
you are so adorable. You are so innocent in so many ways, and to see something like that be revealed in your life, it's the eighth wonder.
It's the eighth wonder. Yeah. Angel is always wondering. So he's been training for this team. They've raised $3 million for multiple sclerosis. And they just actually, a brand new drug has just been introduced for like progressive MS. And they say it takes about $1 billion to get a new drug into the system.
Can you imagine?
And about 12 years. And so the impact that this Rahini's team, because of their fundraising, has done to raise money for them. So he's been writing. And this year he worked with a trainer to kind of take it up a notch. Right? He's watching what he's eating.
Right.
He has been working with a trainer, and they do. He wears his heart rate monitor, and so then he's got this schedule of rides he's got to go out on. He's got to get his heart rate in certain zones, and then after a hard ride, he's supposed to follow it up with a recovery ride. And I became his recovery ride partner this year.
Oh.
So when he couldn't do hills, he couldn't be racing, couldn't be all competitive.
Yeah.
He just had to just kind of keep.
He could go at mama speed.
He could go at my speed. So
All
I
right.
could become his partner, or his what do I call recovery ride partner. Now, part of me wanting to be his recovery ride partner was thinking it was a new exercise and maybe it would kind of help with the legs and the bones and the hips and all of that.
Yeah.
Right. Because Jay's legs have just gotten skinnier and skinnier and skinnier and skinnier as he has trained. And
so he has zero body fat, basically.
Zero body fat.
Yeah.
He crushed his score like this year. The race was last weekend.
Yeah.
Crushed his own
Personal
time and
record.
all of that.
Okay.
So yesterday he went on his quote unquote recovery ride.
Uh-huh. I think I read that was 26 miles.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. It was not. And he went up like 3,000 feet or 2,000 feet in elevation. And when he came back, he's got this app that like tells him how he did compared to the last time.
Yeah.
And he beat like 12 of the segments that he had done before. I'm like, that was not a recovery ride.
You know what though? He's doing what he loves and loving what he does. And
I had
and
a
he's doing
point to
well.
all of this.
Well, it may be along the lines of things that bring you joy. Maybe not.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Riding bikes with him. I learned you have to keep your mouth shut because
That's
the bugs
right.
come in.
Yeah, bikes, not convertibles. Convertibles, the windscreen actually protects you from
Right.
most things. It
Right.
does not protect you, however,
I think that
from
bugs
the
get in my
cattle
hair.
truck that,
Oh my gosh, that was
is
stinky.
in front of
That
you.
was so stinky.
Yeah,
that was so stinky.
that
Oh my
happens.
gosh. Okay.
So I came across a website from rachelswartley.com, and it's there's a list of 101 things that bring joy. And thought I would share a couple of these things because our hashtag kindness act of the day is smile at everyone, right? So here are a couple of things on this list. I'll convert some of them because they're her personal list, but how about this? Hearty laughter brings joy, right? Cheering your favorite team to victory. She says waking up to snow. I say waking up to sunshine. Same thing. Seeing a full moon in a clear sky. How about this? Still being able to smile at the end of a long, difficult day.
Oh.
Things that bring us joy. Playing piano without having to think about what they're playing.
Mm.
Potlucks. Amen. Being reminded, this is her list now. This is Rachel Swartley. She says, being reminded that not all of the wonderful men in the world are married. I get that.
Okay.
I get
Okay.
that. Not looking for a wonderful man, but looking for a wonderful woman, and not all of them are married. Creating something. Comfortable new shoes.
Mm.
How about this? This will trigger a reaction from you, I'm pretty sure. The honk of a Canadian goose.
Oh, you want to hear? Okay.
Did I
So-
mention it might trigger something?
It did, but
Check
that
it
was
out.
not it. So I grew up, my dad was a cowboy.
Yeah.
Right? And so we listened to country music, and then I got away from country music, but now I'm kind of getting back into it. So here is something that happened to me yesterday
Okay.
that just, I was Twitter pated. I've decided I have a thing for cowboys.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. And do you know what cowboys do that nobody else does? I've never really seen anybody else do this, but this is like a cowboy thing. And this is
Boot,
how
scoot,
you
and
know,
boogie?
this is how you know it's cowboy.
Okay.
Even if they're not wearing a cowboy hat, no cowboy boots.
Yeah.
This is how you know it's cowboy.
All right.
Driving home yesterday, and there's a gentleman standing. You know, it was like going through the residential neighborhood. And there's a gentleman standing outside, and as I drove by, he tipped his hat to me.
Tipped his hat.
He tipped his hat. Now, it was a baseball hat.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
That's a cowboy
That's
move.
a cowboy.
Yeah.
And I came home. I told my husband, I said, who drives that pickup truck? Because it's not one that normally is in the neighborhood. And he said, yeah, I think they have out-of-town company. I said, I don't know where they're from, but that guy's a cowboy.
I might go out of town, too.
Right? That guy's a cowboy. And he says, how do you know? I said, he just tipped his hat to me.
All
And
right.
I've decided that is like,
melts Angel.
that brings Angel joy.
I don't know how we got from honk of Canadian geese to cowboys, but okay.
Well, I thought you were like going to be like honk if you're happy, like I don't know,
that works.
right?
No, that's
Right.
fine.
So, but yeah.
I was expecting you to tell the story of the 4 Canadian geese that actually made it across the road today.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So we're sitting in our office this morning, and
Which brought us joy.
Which we're up high enough to see a pretty major road. Parker Road is 6 lanes across.
Yeah.
And if you want to make a left turn, there's no light there. It's kind of tricky. And I am watching these 5 geese. Was there 5 of them? Start walking across. They are going to cross Parker Road right in front of our office. And I thought, oh my gosh, they are not going to make it.
Roadkill waiting to happen.
And for the most part, the road was pretty clear.
It was clear.
Which was amazing.
They chose the right time to walk.
Like they'd been watching, looking both ways. Couple cars came by, but they all walked. They made it. They hustled their little booties too.
It's true. But here's what I was thinking. They have wings. You can fly across the road. Nope. The chicken walked across the road, or the Canadian geese did, to get to the other side, and they made it.
And they made it.
And it brought us joy.
Oh my gosh, I was so nervous though watching them.
Yeah. Gang, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, more positive business talk. You're going to love what we've got next. This is the Experience Pros.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
As a small business owner, your focus should be on your customers and providing a great customer experience. You shouldn't be investing time and energy on bookkeeping, accounting, and taxes, but somebody has to do it. Trust Teresa and her team at Luna's Accounting and Tax. Teresa and her team will take care of all your bookkeeping, accounting, and taxes. They'll keep you informed and streamline the process. Luna's Accounting and Tax keeps your business compliant and up to date, and they'll give you the great customer experience your customers have come to expect. Free your time and gain the peace of mind to keep your focus on your customers. They will help you too. Call Teresa at Luna's Accounting and Tax today. 720-323-4917. 720-323-4917. 720-323-4917. Or visit lunastax.com. That's lunastax.com. That's lunastax.com. Se habla español.
Will your current career path lead you to financial independence? Stop worrying about working till you drop, losing your job, or retiring in poverty. It's simple. Register for our free passive income workshop and learn the 7 principles we use to provide for our families and run our businesses. We reveal the 5 reasons you should invest in real estate, and we show you how every dollar you invest in a piece of real estate makes you money 5 ways. It's time to get this life-changing information. Register today at mypassiveincomeworkshop.com. Stop making excuses. Go to mypassiveincomeworkshop.com.
Need a new CPAP? Then we need you. We're CPAP.com, and we recently overstocked the world's best CPAP machines. Top-of-the-line devices from brands like ResMed and Philips Respironics. Call now and get one of these overstocked CPAPs for a fraction of the price. We'll even give you free next-day air shipping. Call 1-800-900-6135. The best part? No insurance needed. We're giving out these CPAPs at prices so low, they'll cost less than your copay and deductible through insurance. CPAP.com has shipped over 1 million orders and has the world's largest selection of CPAPs and accessories. With no retail overhead or costly middlemen, we're the best way to get comfortable, effective sleep apnea equipment at incredibly low prices. Again, CPAP.com has overstocked premium CPAPs. Call now to get a ResMed or Philips Respironics machine for a fraction of the price with free next-day air shipping. Call 1-800-900-6135. If lines are busy, please try again. That's 1-800-900-6135.
In the summer, it's hot in the upstairs bedrooms most of the day. Our office is up there and it's sweltering. We've used one of those big fans in the evening, but it pulls in too much dust and pollen. The AC ran constantly, yet the only cool place in the house is the basement. My husband started insisting we buy a new air conditioner, and that's when I called the people at AirSwap. AirSwap showed me my furnace and air conditioner are the right size for my house, and my air conditioner was working just fine. They adjusted our ductwork, created stronger airflow to distribute all that cool air in the basement, and this even helped us save electricity. The house is more comfortable in the winter as well. They reduced the big temperature difference between the floors, and now the upstairs is comfortable during the day and early evening. Call them at 303-761-0729, on the web at air-swap.com, 303-761-0729, or air-swap.com.
Keep our schedule full? Seasonal incentives? Oh, yeah. Hi, Dan Cicchini, Done Right Home Improvements. Now is the time to call and save a full 12% off all services for select install needs. 800-362-8370 or drhi.com.
It's me, your heart. High blood pressure is serious, and I can quit whenever I want. Just treat me better. After all, we're in this together.
To get your high blood pressure to a healthy range, visit heart.org/blood pressure. A message from the American Heart Association and the Ad Council.
Is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
That is exactly right. We want to interact with you live on the show. So go ahead and take advantage of all those different ways of getting in touch with us. Welcome back, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, helping get your business right. Wouldn't you like to know if your employees are loyal?
Oh, well, I would like to know, but
if they're not, you don't want to know?
Well, I don't know. Like, how do you know? I mean, at some point, you kind of figure it out,
right?
Because they've done something,
gone through some
they've
fire,
gone through,
yeah.
Right? You've been with you long enough, like you kind of know that they are,
right?
But is there, but even before that, act of loyalty,
right? Jeff Hayden wrote an article in Inc.com, and he says there are 6 signs that an employee is loyal, which never appear on performance evaluations. And he says more importantly, these 6 signs indicate employees who are not just loyal to the company, but as their boss, they're loyal to you, which is interesting.
It is interesting. He actually says there are 2 levels of loyalty.
Yep.
The first level is employees who are loyal to your company.
Right.
Right? They work hard for their pay. They're committed to the company's success. They may someday leave, but while they work for you, they are going to put the company's interests ahead of their own. The second category of loyalty,
right?
He says exceptionally loyal employees hit this level. They aren't just loyal to the company, but they're loyal to you, their managing boss. And even though their loyalty can be displayed, in some surprising ways.
So here's how you can tell if those employees are not just loyal to you or loyal to your company, loyal to you as well. Number one, they're willing to tell you what you least want to hear.
Oh,
that's hard.
That is hard.
That is hard.
Like, do I want, thank you?
I had an opportunity to tell somebody probably what they didn't want to hear. Nobody else would ever tell them today. And I told them, but you talk about a test of loyalty. There it is. You know something? That's not my favorite thing. We got to get rid of that. And they're like, oh,
right. But they tell you that because they tremendously care about you.
That's right.
And the company and
Absolutely.
and what's best, and something that they're seeing that you might not have a perspective on.
Correct.
Right? But only they do. And so even though their idea might not work or their point of view, something, there's a mistake being made. There's something we could do better.
You bet.
No, if nobody else is telling you, but this person is, you've got a winner.
You've got a winner, and you can trust them not to guide you in the wrong direction.
But this isn't the kind of person who just complains.
No,
that's very different.
Way different. And sometimes, what you least want to hear is, I messed up, right? You, the boss, want to hear, I did really good, and we moved the line. It was 10 yards to the front, whatever. And sometimes what the boss least wants to hear is, I, the employee, have messed up, but I'm going to make it right. And so it's just not always about them. It's just about, sometimes bad news has to be delivered, but it can be delivered in such a way that is proactive and productive. All right, the second thing is, they treat you not just like a boss, but also like a person.
Right? They see you as someone with dreams and hopes, insecurities and fears, right? You're not just a person. Yes, you're their boss, but here's the thing, genuinely loyal employees. There's a tricky one. Right. Genuinely loyal employees flip the employer-employee relationship. Right. They know you want to help them reach their professional and your personal goals, and that you want what's best for them. And they also want what's best for you, both at work and in your personal life.
It's interesting because we've done so many segments over the years in this program about leaders and bosses, and talking about how we as employers or leaders can affect those people who serve in one capacity or another in our chain of command. This is flipping that whole thing on the other side and realizing, something, not only do we as bosses need to know our employees have dreams and visions and aspirations in lives, they're real people, but our employees need to do the same thing back. Mm-hmm. All right. Amazingly loyal employees never criticize you in front of others.
Right? They're not bashing the boss when you're not around, right? They don't gossip. They don't snipe. They don't talk behind your back. They give you the respect that they expect to receive when you're not around.
Exactly. At the same time, they will freely disagree with you, but they do it in private.
Right? Disagreement can be healthy, right? Weighing the pros and cons of a decision, playing devil's advocate, sharing opinions. Every leader wants to hear what his or her team thinks. It's stimulating, right? And so truly loyal employees trust that they can share their opinions with you as freely as you do. In fact, they trust that you want them to, that you want their honest feedback, their true opinions. You want to hear the banter back and forth, right? But here's where the real trust comes in.
Once a decision is made,
they support it. You 100%.
That's right.
Right?
In public, they can go back behind the door, close the door. What were you thinking? Mm-hmm. But in public, they support your decisions and by extension, you. And I think, that is clearly a sign of loyalty.
Right. But we've all been in an environment where when the boss isn't around, everybody's kind of, right? We think we can do it better, or what were they thinking? You won't find your truly loyal employees in the middle of that conversation. And then here's the other thing is, there might come a time when it's time for that truly loyal employee to leave, right? To move on to another opportunity. And so you not only want them to stay, you often need them to stay. But if they're going to leave for a better opportunity, a different lifestyle, start their own business, something, they will let you know first. And they're going to give you plenty of time to prepare.
And there it is. So thanks to Jeff Hayden for the thoughts on how to recognize truly loyal employees long before they have to go through the fire of proving their loyalty. They can actually demonstrate their loyalty and do demonstrate their loyalty well beyond that.
It's when you've got those great team members where everybody's like clicking. There's, I'm on the board of directors for a nonprofit, and we're interviewing for new board members. And one of the things that our current board has is there's no drama within the current board.
Wow.
Right? There's lots of conversation that happens, and we all come at it from a different point of view and a different experience. And so there's a lot of healthy conversation that happens, but it never gets disrespectful. It's everybody is always just treated with the utmost of respect, and there's no drama within the group.
Right.
And so as we're bringing in new board members, because we want to bring in like 3, it's like, ooh, are they gonna rock the boat? And you get when you've just got that much gelling, like that cohesiveness, you do get a little nervous that somebody's going to come in, and what if they don't fit, because it is so smooth, which means we get to really
Business never takes a break. Neither do we. So take Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM with you with our brand new mobile app. Stay up to the minute with breaking news, market strategies, current trends, and more wherever you are. With live streaming, listen to your favorite Money Talk shows whenever you want, on demand. It's like a personal advisor in your pocket. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Download the brand new Money Talk app on iTunes or the Google Play Store, or at moneytalk1690.com.
Hi, this is residential real estate expert Dan Palomino from the Colorado Dream House team. Listen, if you're thinking about selling your home, you want to get the highest price in the shortest amount of time. To do that, you need a great real estate team and one with incredible marketing. We're so sure our marketing plan for your home is better than everyone else. We're willing to put our money where our mouth is. Here's what we're offering. Interview the Colorado Dream House team to sell your home. Then interview our competition. If their marketing plan is better than ours, then you can hire them and we'll pay you $250. I know, it sounds crazy, giving you $250 to hire our competition. It probably won't happen because we're so sure you'll find our marketing plan better, you'll hire us to sell your home at top dollar. Why not give it a try? You have nothing to lose and $250 to gain. Call us today at 720-446-6325. Or to find out more information about our marketing guarantee, visit coloradodreamhouse.com/250.
If you're drowning in IRS debt and can't afford to pay, then you need to take advantage of special IRS tax programs that are available and free yourself from IRS collection efforts once and for all. Due to the financial hardship consumers are facing during the decline in the U.S. economy, the Internal Revenue Service has made it easier to settle delinquent tax problems. An open phone line has been established by Community Tax for consumers to call and see if they qualify. Take down this number or store it in your cell phone, but call the Community Tax Helpline at 800-461-8937. If you owe back taxes to the IRS and cannot afford to pay them back, or even if you have years of unfiled tax returns, there's no need to fear anymore. But you have to call the Community Tax Helpline today at 800-461-8937 for the help that you need. Don't take on the IRS alone. They can attack your wages, savings, pension, home, and even your Social Security check. Call 800-461-8937 for your free consultation and to see if you qualify. That's 800-461-8937.
The Western Conservative Summit is back. The largest gathering of conservatives outside of Washington, D.C. is held in Denver, Colorado. 3 days of stellar speakers, workshops, policy analysis, outstanding panels, priceless networking, exhibitor trade show, inspiration, and more. All to advance faith, family, and freedom for our future. Now is the time, friends of freedom, for the 8th annual Rally on the Right, the Western Conservative Summit. Join us July 21st through the 23rd, 2017 at the Colorado Convention Center. For a list of speakers and to purchase tickets, visit westernconservativesummit.com. That's westernconservativesummit.com. Or call 866-455-8500. That's 866-455-8500. We'll see you July 21st through the 23rd at the Western Conservative Summit.
Every summer, hundreds of homes experience hail damage. Did you know that you should have your roof inspected when a hailstorm hits? If hail is large enough, your roof may be damaged. Sometimes hail damage cannot be viewed from below, so do not wait for your roof to start leaking. Get a free inspection today and make sure insurance will approve your claim. Trust the locals. Trust American West. Call today for more information at 303-364-3647. That's 303-364-3647. Or visit awestroof.com.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin' story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin' hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG. FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer helping you get your business right. Is your business growing? Are you ready?
Are you
If it does,
ready?
I don't know. We'll see.
This is interesting as we help small business owners grow their business, and they come to us because they're established, but they want to kind of take it to that next level. They've done as much as they can on their own. They now need a marketing partner.
So we accelerate the process by cutting the corners through relationships.
Right. And this is good news. Your business is growing.
Right.
But what most people think about when they think about, I want my business to grow, I want to take it to the next level, the ability to actually scale their processes and their systems isn't in their mind. All they're thinking is, I want more zeros, I want more dollars.
Yeah, just need more.
More money in my bank account. Not necessarily more customers or more inventory, but it's the ability to scale. And even just this week, Eric and I, we've been on the radio for 8 years. We have a membership program that is a little over 3 years old.
Correct.
And even still, especially with technology changes, we are still tweaking and modifying and improving our processes.
That's correct.
Behind the scenes. And even this week did a very painful and it's always hard, right? When you want to make a change and adjust things, because we all start to kind of freak out to go, but we put all this time and energy into this. Does that mean I have to throw this away?
What some people usually say is, we've never done it that way before.
It's time. It's time to move. It's time to grow. It's time to change. We've never had 100 new members come on in a week.
Right.
So we need to make sure that we are scalable. And so let's talk about if these, what Inc.com suggests is the 5 signs that you are ready to grow your business.
So number 1, your head and your heart are in the right place. You got a good idea. You turned it into a business. You got off to a great start. That's just the beginning of woes, right?
Right. If you can't imagine yourself doing anything else with your life, like you just can't even picture that there would be anything else. I've had people ask me, what's the next thing? And what would you do if you weren't doing this?
This is it.
This is it. And there's 2 things that come with that. One, this is where all of our time, energy, and attention are going, because this is it, right? They got all our eggs in this basket. And that's the only way this is going to grow is if I'm 100% all in.
Right.
The other thing is if you start to think about what your plan B or your backup plan or your safety net is, then you're not 100%.
You're not all in.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you've got a backup plan. And I think we always think the grass is greener on the other side, but the grass is greenest where you water it.
There it is. The second thing, and again, we're talking about, are you ready to grow? Are you ready to scale your business? You know that you can be, or at least another one of those signs is when the money is actually coming in. You started the business and people are actually paying you for your products or services. Pat yourself on the back. Many startups don't even reach that stage.
That is true. They never get to actually the selling process. It's all in creation and development and product and, and research. And so, of course, revenue alone doesn't create a functioning business. Revenue and profits are 2 very different things. Our tax guy, our tax strategist, he says, because, we just always seem to be spending. And he says, as long as you are growing,
you will spend.
You will overspend. He says, so build it up for a little while, rest and let some money come in, and then take it to the next level. So you've got some revenue in order to scale at that next level. That was great advice for us because we were just spending.
It is great advice for us. We also said, all right, so this is a year we're going to just kind of level out and ride on what we've done. And I think we had more change in the next 30 days than we had in the last 3 years combined. So, you got to roll with the punches. You have to be flexible. That's a bonus tip. Number 3, if you're looking to see whether or not you're ready to scale and grow that business to whatever you define as the next level, here's a sign. You've assembled a killer team that has what it takes to manage a much larger business. We had this conversation today, Angel. We've grown. They say it takes 10 years to make an overnight success. Angel and I are in our 8th year, and so we've got about a year and a half to go before the light bulb goes on in the rest of the universe and the
That's
rest
what
of
we're counting
the world.
on.
However, we've grown a very significant, very substantial, and I would say very successful business. But in order to get to that next level, what is required? And one of our steps that we are now putting our focus and attention on is building the team that builds the infrastructure, that supports the infrastructure of that next level. You have to have all that.
You have to. You've got to. It's people, processes, and profit. Those are the three things that your business needs to grow. And so as we are developing a new process, we can already imagine another person filling that process and taking care of that piece. And so if you don't have a system, and so often we kind of run around, we're the only ones that can do it. It's all in our heads. It's all tied to us as individuals, which means you can't delegate it. You can't, which means you can't take a break. You can't go on vacation. You can't go out of town. You can't do any of these things that you want to do. And yet we all want these great big things, right? So you put a system in place that you can actually hire somebody, because once it's in a system, you can totally outsource that.
That's exactly right. The fourth step, the signs that you're ready to grow or scale your business. Excuse me, Mrs. Tussey, what is king?
Cash.
Cash is king.
Cash is king.
You have enough cash in the bank, or cash that you can bank on. In other words, you got an emergency fund. Cash flow crises are the number one killer of small businesses.
I can't wait until we don't have cash flow crises anymore.
Well, we took a major step recently and established a good line of credit that builds the business so that in case anything were to come up by way of a crisis.
I know. Look, we even qualified for that. That is so exciting in our business, right? Personally, you have your own personal stuff, but when your business starts earning money, that's kind of nice too.
Yep.
Processes. So this is the piece that you've got to get all the processes out of your head and onto paper or into the computer, into a CRM, right?
Can't I just wing it?
You do, right? You do, right? And not you, Eric,
no,
but we all do.
But people do.
I remember our very first ever business coach that we hired, and we were talking about our sales process. And Eric and I said, well we don't have one. And he says, you do. You just don't have it written down. So we started talking about our system. And of course, in our heads, we're like, well, we do this and then the next step and then this. But nobody had ever asked us that before. We were brand new in business, had never run this kind of business before. And so we didn't even realize we had a process. But once you write it down, it's in paper, right? Or on a spreadsheet, you can start to see, are there inefficiencies? Are there gaps in the process that need to be filled in communication, in processes, in profits? And even this week, we're creating a new process for our schedule and trying to help us plan out what's the best use of our time and putting that into a system. So when we hire somebody to take care of that element for us, it's clear what the process is. So often as a business owner, we kind of go with what we feel like. What are we in the mood for? Today I say yes to that, but tomorrow I might say no. How do you know? How do you really know where you should be putting your time, your energy, putting out people?
You've got to keep the train on the track.
Yeah.
And there has to be a track.
So when you've got the tools in place for your processes, then I'm ready to grow my business. I've got processes in place. I've got people in place. And I've got profits in place, and my heart is in this 100%.
And there it is. I mean, that makes it fairly straightforward and simple. And so if you have any questions about how we at Experience Pros are able to help you wherever you are, anywhere in the country, take a look at your business and assess whether or not you're ready to grow. And again, we have a toolbox of multiple different tools, virtual tools that you can use from anywhere in America to accelerate the growth process. I've got testimony after testimony. Started on day one with $0 in the bank. 3 years later, hit my first $1 million. If that's where you are and want to be, reach out to us either by way of our Experience Pros Facebook page or radio@experiencepros.com. Either way, we are more than happy to assess that. And look, if it's not a good fit, it's okay. But we do currently have a 30-day free trial. Still, the button is up on our website, experiencepros.com. Top of the page, click that button, and we will serve you for 30 days. Keep your credit card in your wallet. We're not interested in that. We're only interested in your success. Back after these messages, Angel Tussey and Eric Kramer, you're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Network.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
You never planned on getting injured in an accident. You don't know where to turn. Call Boson Law. When you meet with John Boson, you'll know right away you've made the right decision. John will put you at ease and explain the whole process start to settlement. They'll handle medical bills, work directly with the insurance company, and help you get back on your feet. John and his whole staff are amazing. If your whole world has been turned upside down, Boson Law will help turn it right side up. It starts with a free consultation, no money out of the pocket, and Boson Law only gets paid when they win your case. If you're hurt, the call is easy, and their number is too. Call Boson Law at 303-999-9999, 303-999-9999, 303-999-9999, or visit bosonlaw.com. That's BOESEN law.com. Call Boson Law, 303-999-9999, or visit bosonlaw.com. That's BOESEN law.com.
Does your kitchen or bathroom need some updating? Well, now is a great time to get started. I'm Ted Spear, co-owner of All About Cabinets and Countertops at 35th and Wadsworth, and I'm inviting you to join our growing list of customers who have saved thousands of dollars on their kitchen and bathroom projects, even over those big box stores. Come experience our unique mix of top-of-the-line customer service, quality products, and tremendous value. Through July 4th, we are extending all our current specials and upgrades, which will save you up to $1,500 on your cabinet and countertop purchases. Plus, as an additional bonus, we are upgrading all our cabinet doors to the latest in anti-slam technology for free. These are just a couple of the ways you can complete your project for less than you ever thought possible. Let us go to work for you. You can visit our showroom or call us today, 303-456-6400. That's 303-456-6400. Also, to view all our current specials, visit our website at allaboutgreatdeals.com. Make a difference without the expense with All About Cabinets and Countertops.
The Denver Business Journal and Colorado Business Roundtable present a unique CEO panel event, View from the Top. Join them on Friday, July 11th at History, Colorado, as they talk with some of Denver's best-known CEOs to explore challenges, opportunities, and lessons learned, featuring Jackie Hinman, CEO of CH2M, John Hayes, CEO of Ball Corporation, and Mike Freeze, CEO of Liberty Global. Go to cobrt.com/View from the Top to register. View from the Top, July 11th at Colorado History, starting at 7:30 a.m.
Take a moment right now and rate your lifestyle on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is a life of quiet desperation that doesn't resemble what you were promised after getting that college degree and corporate job. Now a 10 is a life that exceeds your wildest expectations of the life they promised you for doing all the right things and working hard. If you answered anything less than 10, stop what you're doing and go to mypassiveincomeworkshop.com. Passive income is not a secret, but chances are no one has ever shared it with you until now. Learn how to generate passive streams of income at our free workshop, mypassiveincomeworkshop.com, so you can live at a 10 for the rest of your life.
Hi, it's Peter Boyles. 2009, I see an ad in Denver Magazine for a place called Cenegenics, and I give him a call, and I meet Dr. Julie McCallum. The rest is history. At the time, really, I was going through a hard time in my life, and again, I meet Dr. McCallum. She does so many changes for us. We did blood work, complete Cenegenics, and we came up with all this customized planning for me that included, still does include, workouts and eating plans and hormone nutritional supplements. And there's no magic pills. There's no magic milkshakes. You put in the work, you have the great doc, and you change your life. It does work. Again, ski all the time, ride your bike, ride your motorcycle, stay in the game, be an old guy, but you can still be a tough old guy. Be thin, be mean, be back in the game. Cenegenics caller 720-387-3681, 720-387-3681. Speak to Jackie, that's her executive, and they'll arrange for a free 20-minute phone call. 20-minute gift, free phone call. Call her, get it off the ground, 720-387-3681.
Hi, folks, Dan Cicchini. Oh, my gosh. How can it be that we started Done Right Home Improvements way back in 1985 already? How could it be that 3 of our grandkids are now working in the business? Geez, we didn't have grandkids back then. And to think that we've designed, built, and installed tens of thousands of projects, how can that be, Todd?
Dad, it's the things you've always taught us. Do good work, show up on time, price fairly, and above all, keep your promises. Our performance speaks for itself. Whether it's kitchens, baths, counters, or floors, or even replacement windows and doors, they have our word we'll treat them right at Done Right.
You betcha, Todd. And with the weather like it is and today's incentives, that's right, incentives, now is the time to call and save a full 12% off all services for select install dates. 303-722-2295, 800-362-8370, or drhi.com. 303-722-2295.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you for tuning in. No matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, isn't it amazing that we get to do it together?
It is absolutely amazing. And we think about what we get to do together to lift each other up, to motivate, encourage, inspire. And we do it as a team, which is just pretty, I just think it's pretty darn awesome. Let's talk about your summer marketing plan.
Summer marketing plan.
Yes.
Nobody markets during the summer. Everybody's on vacation. I think I'll close the doors and just eat some worms. Isn't that what you hear from a lot of small business owners?
That is so much what you hear,
Yeah.
right? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Can't afford to market. Nobody's doing business during the summer. Are you kidding me?
We hear this. We hear this all the time, and it's so funny that that we believe that we buy into
Right.
that. I don't know if your business is on vacation, but unless your business is on vacation, you need to be marketing. So here's a couple of things that you can do.
All right.
Take a look at your database and create a profile of the top audiences that you want to target this summer. Demographic, location, interests, maybe the product your problem solves. And I'm sure you're going to say, well, I want to target all of them.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. If it breathes, I need them.
You can do that. You can do that. But there might be, if you start to look at some of your, the buying habits of your customers, how often they buy, when they're most active. And, if you've got some information about their buying habits, then you can actually use that information in targeting.
Sure.
We have a company that is a member of the Experience Pros Network, and they work nationwide to help you look at the data behind the scenes to help you develop some of your marketing plans as well. It's what is it? High IQ business.
Yeah, it's High IQ Business Intelligence. And the website is HIGHIQBI.com.
Absolutely. Okay, so then let's bring some sunshine into your online efforts. Some energy, fun, and personality should dominate your visual content. So use summer to drive engagement in social media, especially, the days are longer. People are spending a little bit more time outside, a little bit more relaxing time. Maybe they're going to the pool, spending time at the park. And so what do? Nonstop. Scrolling through our phones.
That's it.
Scrolling through our phones. So make sure that you're putting more summery, outdoorsy, fun, energetic visuals into your social media.
I like that.
Right?
Yep.
It says your fans may be enjoying products in new ways over the warm months. And so invite people to share photos and stories and then repurpose that content to your advantage. And so are they taking your product outside? Are they taking it with them on a road trip? Are they taking it for a walk?
Do you remember I don't remember what the particular stuffed animal was, but you see these different things, stuffed animals, or even a little cardboard sign, take us with you on your vacations. And you got this, and it could be
like the flat Stanley.
Yeah, the flat Stanley. It could be your product though. Take us with you and do a selfie with it in Paris or at the Grand Canyon or wherever you're heading. And what a great way to engage your consumer base with your product. Let them do the marketing for you.
Our network this summer is doing an online bingo game.
Yeah.
And so connecting with other members and taking selfies and posting that with the hashtag. And so they're doing some fun stuff. But is there anything special happening in your company this summer? Are you doing a company barbecue, maybe a company camping trip, or new product testing, anything that's different that you guys are doing, even behind the scenes? You give your fans a sneak peek, kind of a behind the scenes of what's going on that makes our company so much fun. I know there's a company here in town that they'll go river rafting, they'll go bowling, they'll do they'll do something fun. They do a fun group activity.
You bet.
But let your customers know, your fans know what you're doing behind the scenes, just as a company that is keeping energized and engaging. Develop some summer partnerships. Brainstorm companies you could partner with or nonprofits or events that'll help boost your visibility during the summer lull. Make a list. Who's the key people that really would help me connect out loud or connect out in the community? Who's got a big following either online or in person? And have you connected with those people? Have you built a relationship with those people?
And I was talking to somebody a couple days ago up in Westminster, Colorado, and this gentleman is trying to break into a new market. He's got one toe in the market, and he doesn't know how to get beyond that. And we're talking about school districts, and his goal is to service multiple different school districts. Well, who runs the district? Superintendent. Superintendent is the ultimate yes or no person, right? And I said, what you need to do is you need to go find out exactly how many people work in the district office. And you can find that at the library. The lady with the blue hair, she's the one who can help you find how many people work at that district office. Then you go get a box of donuts. You slap your thank you for allowing me, just in the one that you're serving right now. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. Let me serve you now this way. And you take those donuts to them, and you do it once a month for a couple of months. You got to earn the way in. But pretty soon, the district superintendent is going to come with maple on his lips or her lips and say, thank you so much. We appreciate you for appreciating us. No other vendor has ever done that. And guess who superintendents hang out with?
Other superintendents.
And they're going to talk about that. And he says, the problem is I just can't get in because they already have a vendor.
Well, we all have a vendor,
right?
I mean, that's anything. If either your prospect is already somebody else's customer,
correct,
and so you've got to overcome that, or if they aren't using that product or buying that product or service, they don't know they need it yet.
That's right.
I mean, either way, you've got a hurdle to get over, and that's not going to go away. If you don't figure out how to solve for that, you're going to close your doors, because we already are working with somebody else. Or if we're not, we don't even know we need your product.
There it is.
Identify the biggest advocates to develop a mutually beneficial relationship. Give them products, content to share, donuts once a month. That was a brilliant idea.
It doesn't have to cost you a ton of money. Just do something.
Do something.
There it is.
Do something creative. Do something creative. Don't do what everybody does, and that's send an email.
Right.
We all get those. And how many do they delete? I don't know you from anybody. I already got that taken care of. You're going to have to find a different way to get their attention. But it can happen.
There it is. Folks, don't go anywhere. When we come back tomorrow, we're going to give you even a better show. That's right. We improve ourselves every single day.
Right,
how do we do it?
Fan Bragging Friday.
We fan brag. That's exactly it. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Home of Positive Business Talk. We'll see you tomorrow for Fan Bragging Friday.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show.